Hey there, everybody. I just wanted to go a little bit longer on a question that D-Rock had asked, but basically kind of like, what do you do specifically? And I had mentioned that I want to leave a legacy by positively impacting people, and you had a follow-up. So what specifically are you doing? And so this really is leave a legacy by positively impacting people is I want to be able to help people reach their fullest potential on all aspects of their life. And so by doing that, let me just kind of explain. On the spiritual side, I want to be able to help people find their own spirituality and grow and get stronger in that spirituality. On the professional side, I want to be able to inspire others into my industry. So I volunteer my time at high schools and colleges to speak to them about being able to be effective once they get out of college or high school and being able to make sure that they're partnering, encouraging them to begin networking. The other things that I do is actually sit on an insurance committee where we actually educate the insurance a technical certificate to be able to make sure that they are offering courses that are going to be relevant so that way they can students can hit the ground running the moment that they're ready. The other thing that I do is I volunteer as a board member for the National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors, NAIFA, for the entire state of Wisconsin. And I've been involved in that organization for almost 12 years. And basically when I got into the industry, and I look at being able to offer value to those that are in the industry, giving them advice on how they can continue to grow out their practice, and really my thoughts on where the industry is going, and be able to make sure that I have a voice in my entire industry. The other thing that I do from a professional standpoint is I'm looking at being able to implement the best financial wellness programs at the different organizations that I belong to, or the businesses that we work with, and want to be able to do that through engaging with them in a much greater consistency, either monthly or semi-monthly, like every other month, and then be able to make sure that we talk about various financial topics from Social Security to Medicare to buying a house, budgeting, paying off debt, paying for college, and being able to educate all those employees and their families about how they can be more effective in their personal finances. Also on the business side is that I work with 24 financial advisors with my firm, asking how they're doing, seeing if I can be of any value to them as they continue to grow out their practice and add value to them. On the home front, I want to make sure that I'm fully engaged. And what I mean by that is that when I'm at home and I'm engaging with them in conversation, that I'm really there, that I'm not being distracted by other things like work and things that are happening on the phone, that I'm giving them my fullest attention. And that way we're not just strangers living in the same house, that we're actually a family and we're engaging in that way. And that's something that definitely we focus on as a family and doing on a weekly basis. So Monday nights are our family night where we have a topic that we talk about, something spiritual. And then on Tuesday night is date night, and making sure that we stay committed to those nights and having that time for each other. And then from a volunteer perspective, I donate a good percentage of my income, over 10% of my income, to various charities. I sit on a board of Blessings in a Backpack where we give food to elementary, middle school age children for the weekend, for those that don't have it. And then I also do an emerging leader with United Way in Eau Claire, United Way in Wausau, United Way in Green Bay, and also look at ways that I can be able to give back at my local congregation, whether that's helping people move in or move out, or offer any kind of assistance in that capacity. And the last area that I do volunteer my time is we'll get involved with junior achievement. Typically, I'll teach the entrepreneurship course, which is a 12 to 13 week course that we end up talking about entrepreneurship. And then I lend myself out via phone or DM or email for anyone that wants to communicate with me online, and I don't mind meeting offline as well in a face-to-face setting to be able to help encourage people to get more out of what they want in their life and be able to be of value there. And that's some of the volunteer things that I'm involved with. And so all that being said, the focus is to leave a legacy by positively impacting people. So that way, when my engagement with someone is small, or long, I want to make sure that they can walk away going, you know what? I'm glad that Sherman was in my life. And so a big part of me, or whether it's online or offline, I want to see if I can be a resource to someone now or down the road. And I want to see if I can add that positivity, that optimism in helping them be able to get more out of what they want in their lives. Hope that's helpful, and hope you like it. D-Rock, peace out, bro.